Hello, I am back, and this is going to be a usual suspects. And it occurred to me that I have never, well, it's been a long time since I did just a rider. These are all original riders except for this one because, that's the blue one. It's in all the decks. It's just a pivotal point, and all it is a tarot in disguise. Anyway, I'm going to think that this, please go watch the other reading. If you're looking Inheritance Tarot or the reading of a will, go watch the other one. And I am probably going to be doing this as a part 2. It seems to be to me that all of them are, the pumps prime, why not? So anyway, here we go. You flipped the Ace of Wands. You're going to do it on your own. You flipped the Moon upside down. You're going to reveal something. Our secret is revealed. And it says fear, deception, anxiety, misunderstanding, misinterpretation, clarity, and understanding. The Moon reversed is secrets revealed, lies, seeing the truth of something. And you are turning yourself into a verb. You're going to do it on your own. But see, the secret that you want to hide is motivated by your ego, okay? Because you just can't stand the idea that anybody else discover that you don't know what you're doing and you could use some help and you don't trust anybody. Now, in another reading, I wouldn't trust them either. They don't deserve it, and they are looking to score off of you. But still, you don't know what you're doing. You need to find out. Can going to a library help you? If it's bureaucratic, it can be looked up. If it's, help yourself is what I'm saying, because you're out of your depth. You got a big ego. Your ego precedes you, and you got probably a lot riding on it, and you don't want to lose face, and God forbid you actually need the help of those rascals that were around you earlier, because they're going to take advantage of you. But you're out of your depth. You're very suspicious. You need to build a wall, and a good wall between you and them so that they can't circle. Like I'm telling you, this is something about a will. Someone seeks to break a will. And, well, that's where we are right now. Okay? Now, put these back. Just one moment, please. Can you tell I've done this before? Well, you'd think I had, wouldn't you? All right. Let's get this show on the road. Once again, tarot is a choice. This is just a story. Donna Jean Daly doesn't really exist. Okay? So, just like this was a game of Clue, let's all join in and know that it's just a game. Okay? Tarot is a choice. I am a storyteller. Here we go. 10 of Pentacles and the 8 of Wands. Much detail, much work, much thought and planning has gone into your security. Movement, speed, progress, quick decisions, sudden changes, and excitement. Oh, liquidity. Could this be a large purchase? Could this be moving? Could this be upsetting the apple cart? Oh, the Knight of Wands. Moving. Freedom. To free yourself from a complex or hindering person, a pain in the ass. Bound by a pain in the ass. Much conversation about how much you are bound by the pain in the ass and how they don't know how good they've got it. Me, all about me now. Saved myself, relieved myself of that, back to me. King of Wands reversed, he's butthurt. He's supposed to be the star of your show. Oh, but you've been known for a while. That your leprechaun was a troll. That your luck at the end of the rainbow was not. You decided to save yourself from it eventually. Cut him off, though. Ruined his day. And now it's nothing but fight. The Emperor is man. It's like the Emperor has no clothes. I don't even want to do this. I don't want to entertain any more immature men. Right? Isn't that where we are with it? Why are you here? Because this is self-sabotage, right? Oh, that's why you're here. Because you don't know what you're doing. Well, these guys don't know. These guys don't know. So you've got to take matters into your own hands and go find out. You've got to do your research. You had three Seven of Cups in the earlier reading. All about doing your research because one of these things is bad for you. So show me the Ten of Cups and the Eight of Wands happenings. Well, this is the past, but it happened. It happened. Oh, look what happened. Here it come. Here's your dose of reality. How's that for a game? You win the game with this young character. You brought in the heavy. You brought in the Terminator. And he ended the game that they were trying to play on you. Freed you. Freedom. Got rid of a bad apple. Out of a bunch. A bad apple in the bunch. And now your investment improves. You remove the bad apple, your investment improves. Because no is a standard. A wall. What was I talking about? A wall? Oh, there's the wall. Yeah, building a wall between them. Here you are building your wall. You divested your group of a bad apple and build a wall between them, and now it's all about you. He's mad. Your bad apple is butthurt. The Emperor. He tries to resume a position he's not entitled to. He would like to. Queen of Swords, you already know. You see him plainly for what he is. He can talk all the shit he wants. Every word out of his lie is some sort of game or manipulation. Look, because we've got manipulation, right? And the King of Wands upside down is a thoroughly despicable person. He just wants to rule over you. He just wants to put you back in the same mind game, and you're like, I'm sorry, I've had enough. I've seen enough. It's about me now. That get thee behind me, Satan, because you know that this rainbow, what had so much potential is actually a nightmare. And you've been knowing for a while that there was no good to be coming to come of this, that there was no good that would come of this, that what you hoped for would not come from this ever. I guess is that closure? Is that acceptance of a form of letting go? Because now you let go of this, and then you begin to look at your future again. Oh my God! But he won't leave you alone. You just won't see. He doesn't want you to go. Yeah, you're not going to get away like that. He's still insistent that he's a lucky fairy, not a troll. He's still insistent. He wants to convince you. There will be another chance. This is or one more try anyway. He hopes to that you can't see him as he is. The glamour is still intact, but you see him. You see him. And it's all the same. It's fight and manipulation. It's a tyrant, a domineering tyrant, rigid, stubborn, lacking discipline, reckless, immature, hot-headed, devious, and once burned, he will carry a grudge and be maliciously petty back toward you, like a immature toddler with a flamethrower. Little bitty emotions, way over the top actions. And you just want to draw back from it. You'd rather not be part of it because there you are, the Queen of Wands. And didn't you start? No, that was in the other reading. Was it? I'm not sure. Queen. Your ego. It was here. Your ego doesn't want anybody to know that you don't know what you're doing. So you withdraw because you suspect everybody. You suspect everybody. And maybe maybe the sources that you consult are less than kind. Maybe you would do well. I think I said this. Maybe you would do well to take matters into your own hands, because you're also it's hard for you to ask for help, right? And look at who you are. Okay, who is it that you're going to ask for help that you don't do it to in a condescending, do what I said kind of way? Maybe there's a little resentment there from the way you ask. I'm just saying. But you have resentment because of an inability to trust, which I think is based in truth. So it's kind of a standoff. Nothing's getting done. You just want to start over. And you're not, you do need help. Maybe it's like, let's say you stepped into the boss's shoes. You're taking over for the boss. Not you have to reverse engineer everything, right? Maybe you don't know Windows 11. I don't. Maybe that's a huge pain in the ass. Maybe you can't see the screen. I can't. What's that say? What's that say? Which button, Johnny? Come here and help me do this. Help me that's a huge pain in the ass. Okay? So there's that. And it's at the end of the day, it sucks, but it's nothing that can't be learned, or you find a way around it. You might have to get a certain table, a certain situation. You might have to figure out how to use your Zoom. All that stuff sucks. Since as I got older, I cannot see shit. I have a huge difficulty with it. Maybe it's a problem like that. I mean, this is library. Maybe you can't read anymore. Maybe your information sources suck. The way that you can absorb information, the way in which you can learn. You don't know you're like an old horse. You go for the book, but the new thing is the computer, right? And you're an old dog. You've got to learn some new tricks. And you've got to do it on your own because everybody else takes it for granted. They grew up with a phone in their hand. They can't even understand that Windows used to have shutters, okay? Never the two shall meet. You're going to have to bridge this informational problem, this learning problem that you're experiencing. You're going to have to do it on your own. I might break my questions up to 2 or 3 different young bright souls who would just answer me or real quick come over and do it for me because they knew that they could escape in 3 seconds, right? To just do it. And I would have my glasses on and I would be watching. I would be recording if I could. Just so I could play it back at my own speed because I don't learn real easy anymore. And just anything that I would help myself out with to make a list actually might help you. This could be a request for help, and here's the Page of Wands. We all know who he grows up to be, but this could be an idea, an intention, an attempt to communicate, and this is your attempt to assimilate information. You're going to have to ask somebody. You don't want to. Your ego, you're I just do it on my own, but you're not getting anywhere. You need help, okay? You need it. So pick one. Plan it. Do limit yourself to 2 or 3 questions, okay? So that you don't write them off and they don't build up a resentment to helping you. Because you really do need help. Okay, and now we're going to look at our tea leaves, and the tea leaves should be considered a standalone fortune cookie kind of deals, because if I can fit them into the story, of course I will, but they may have absolutely nothing to do with it. Heels, obstacles to and all 3 of these jumped out and ran across the floor, and all of them I didn't recognize. I haven't seen any of them, so I took them all. Heels, obstacles to overcome. Old betrayals, do they mend? Does it repair itself? Does everybody work together? There's your 3 parties. Does it all work out? Ooh! After a long, long period of time, your wishes are answered. And it does indeed work out. But first this happens. A lot of stuff happens. Spear. Heartache over what you no longer have. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. Freedom. No matter what you no longer have, you have freedom that you did not. And you've come a long way. You will not. You hold it. You're a whole new you. It's a whole new you. You have a different calling, different inclinations, a different you, and they can't reach you with their same old attempts to manipulate you and tug on your old heartstrings. They were part of creating that misery. Arrow, you are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. There'd be the Hierophant wherever it was in your deep knowing. You know, you're doing the right way. You're going the right way. Lots of hard work ahead. You and your great big heart, don't give too much. Remember, take credit where credit's due. Don't just give yourself away. You have a value. Don't pour into something that doesn't give back. Like that. Okay, now we're going to turn the final leaf. A time of great patience. A higher calling. Doing what's right. Doing what I was told to do. Waiting for your validation. Waiting to be okayed by as authentic as... These are all major. Okay, let's just have a little look here. Another major. Judgment and the Nine of Swords. Oh my God, what have I done? Paint. The momentous moment of now. Rules for thee, but not for me. I still don't validate you. Look away. Don't raise your eyes to me. Keep trying. To be denied. To be denied. Obvious. You have no need for validation. So we come to judgment and Nine of Swords. So you stop seeking approval that you never needed. Fairy tale upside down. The illusion has ended. You are under no more illusions as to what they can and cannot give you, and indeed you are the power. Don't make me sing it, because I will. Here's your cherry on the top. You just want to escape like a grown-up. You don't want to, you're already in Karen Town, okay? And you know. That's not how you want to roll. And you take back, when you take back control of Karen as well, they lose that. It's just collapsing for them, because what's done is done. No more. Enough. Enough. You give too much to a relationship that did not give back. Now you no longer ask for anything, including their presence. The illusion is over. You'll write a different story, one of your own. Summary and advice from Spirit is the Eight of Pentacles upside down. Stop working on this. Let it go. How come it says stop working on this and let it go? So you stopped asking for permission you never needed, but well, you want to go anyway. But the illusion is over. But you don't know what you're doing. Maybe this is just learning some new stuff. I'm kind of hooked to the computer idea. I think that you are having a problem of transference from the way you did it to the way it's done now. It's some kind of it's not an intelligence gap, but it is a lack of knowledge. And this way, doing it the old way, will no longer take you where you want to go. You're going to have to escape this. Your eyes have been opened. It is no longer workable. The I want my money back oracle says you have real promise. Release the chains of the past and dance to the rhythm of possibility. You're going to have to learn Windows 11. Okay? Something crazy. Something you understand. I mean, you know what I'm saying. Everything I say is an example or a metaphor, right? It could be anything. Something that sucks that you are just I shouldn't have to learn that. I writing letters was good enough for me and it's good enough for you, but it's a different world. And then these you see as your strengths, lean into these, they will be good for you. Reciprocity, you need to learn to ask for help. You need to learn to accept it. Perhaps you need to learn to receive. But see, you're like real closed off. See the other reading too, and I understand why completely. But you can't, you need somebody. Somebody kind. Be open to it because there is someone there. Someone that you need. You need to know this person. They'll help you stabilize your emotions. You'll feel better. Someone that you feel better just by being around. You suspect everybody. You know, what do you want? Nothing. They don't want nothing from you. They really don't. Then some woo for you. Have more faith in yourself. Be proud of how you are navigating every curveball that life throws at you. How you deal with those times shows your true inner resilience. Nothing can break that. That in itself is an inspiration for others. Keep shining your light. Take some time to rest and rejuvenate. You need to pace yourself for the changes that are coming your way. They are all positive. Bigger and better. Oh my God, that was the name of the reading I did yesterday. Bigger and better things are coming for you. Just relax and trust. Well, that's the one thing that you cannot do is this is you. Ah. Open. No act of kindness is ever wasted. Some of the kindest people you will ever meet have been through hell and back themselves. That strengthens their compassion and empathy. If this is describing you, keep being the beautiful soul that you are. I think there is someone that would have you, that wants you. I want you to want me. And he's a honey bee. Look at that face. Somebody's thinking about you. All right, bye. All right, this is a case of making lemon out of lemonade or lemonade out of lemons. Okay, some coming out of something bad. Like I said, see the other reading. This is more chaotic. Uh, a crappy ending to a bad relationship, a bad time, a long time of bad time, a lot of regrets, a new beginning. Then you don't know who you are. Let's ask. Let's ask us. All right. Understand that I'm going to say computer, but it's a metaphor. It's an example. Okay? My question is, can New Dude help us? Can New Dude teach us Windows 11? Okay. Is New Dude the way we want to go? What's next for us? Show us what's coming next, Spirit. As far as New Dude. Show us the way to go. Happiness. Oh, you're holding back. You're holding back. Are you shutting the door on happiness? Oh, you're shooting him down. Why won't you give dude a chance? It's all about you now. I've got to do it on my own. You won't see. You won't see that you need help, sister. You need it. Do you ever you want to get to your hopes and dreams, right? Right? You want to do it. You need to help yourself. There's King of Pentacles. Stability. The person you need to listen to. It's too late now. I didn't listen to him. You didn't listen to him. He told you what to do and you didn't listen to him. He told you right. Listen to new dude. Come out of your hermitage. You need to get new dude. You need to get on with the next chapter. New dude's the way to go. Old, death to the old. You did it to yourself. Let go of what's not serving you. Give new dude a chance. He's not like old dude. It's not gonna be the same. You're sad. I want to see you. You can't trust. You're afraid to trust new dude because you're afraid he's just like old dude. You've been through some shit, and you've learned to consider the validity of the counsel that you are given in a circumspect way, because sometimes the dudes don't tell you what's best for you. They tell you what's best for them. Back for that. You want to learn the best way you got to do it, and you don't want to suck anybody's ass to get there. Okay, yes. Because you're the Empress. You don't want to be beholden to anybody. You don't want anybody to be able to lord it over you. You don't want to ask because you don't want to be grateful. Well, you don't want to owe them. You've been shown that it's not wise to leave yourself in debt to anyone for money or emotions, right? So you're closed off. You're real closed off. There's a new guy. There's a nice guy. Maybe you just need a little more time. Yeah, I'm sure that's it. What was on the bottom here? Oh, you can't do Windows 11. Okay. Well, what about library courses? What about doing something in the meantime? Trying to help yourself. That way, when this is going to happen, You ain't doing nothing but be sitting around being frustrated right now anyway, right? So go do something else that's like what you need. If you're frustrated, you've hit a bottleneck and you can't make any steps forward in whatever it is that you're doing, go do something that's 3 steps below what you need to be doing and redo that. Like a refresher course in math. Just relearn this, Do you remember how to do algebra? No, me either. Just go relearn something that you'll be surprised. You do know it. You do know it. It's not going to be as impossible as you think. And what you don't know, you've already got the building blocks to get there. It just sucks. Okay? Bye.